Alright, hey, what's going on, guys? It's Sam here, and today is Tuesday, September 22nd, 2020, and I'm going to be showing you the best things to buy, sell, and maybe even invest in right now in NBA 2K21, and I also have some new snipe filters you guys should start using immediately, so be sure to stick around to the end of the video for those. So first things first, as usual, guys, we're going to go ahead and start with any new content we got in NBA 2K21 today, and then we're going to go ahead and switch over to Twitter, see if we got any locker codes or any information regarding new content coming out in the game. So let's go ahead and start with the pack market today, and today we got the new playoff dimers packs, or what are they called, the one will rise dimer cards, and we got Diamond Steve Nash, Diamond Chris Webber, Amethyst Sleepy Floyd, Ruby Robert Reed, and Ruby Doc Rivers that all lock in for honestly one of my favorite cards, and I actually might lock in for this, a Diamond Draymond Green with like an 86 3 ball. So this card is actually looking pretty good, and this set is fairly cheap already. So definitely might consider getting this Draymond Green. I know you're here for snipe filters and stuff, so I'm not going to talk about that too much. But with that out of the way, I don't think there's any other content in the game that I can show you. So other than, I guess, the domination event today, but that's nothing really crazy. So other than that, let's go ahead, switch on over to Twitter, and you will see that we got a new locker code today for a free pack that includes, or a chance at a free pack, tokens or gold consumable, and I think there might be some MT too, and it's pretty easy to get this pack. So make sure you enter this locker code if you haven't already. Free stuff is always good, and there's actually one more thing. I'm going to switch back to the PlayStation here. There is one thing I want to mention. We did get some spotlight challenges too, and I will tell you guys, I've only done 2 of them, but I will say, and I got this from 2K Gamer, shout out to them, by the way. They're able to see and tell me what the challenges, like, requirements are, and it makes sense. All you need this week are to get assists with players. There's no certain player restrictions, so there's not going to be price fixed cards this week. So just letting you guys know that if you didn't know. So there's not going to be, team or player snipe filters this week just for the spotlights. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the market update. So getting into the market update now, guys, let's go ahead, go over to the auction house, and I'm just going to go, okay, we're going to go to Amethyst. We're not just going to look up all the cards. We're going to go to Amethyst, and from looking around the market today, guys, it's pretty normal. It's not crashed at all. It's not crashed at all just because the packs we got today, they're nothing too crazy. I mean, we got new packs people are ripping, so some cards, like the currents, are going to be a little bit cheaper. But in general, the market's not crashed. It's still a good day to sell. And to buy cards, I would say it's only good to buy the cards that are in packs right now via sniping. I mean, I wouldn't buy the Diamond Steve Nash or Chris Webber right away. These guys are definitely going to lose a lot of value. Same with the Sleepy Floyd. So I would just definitely try to snipe them since people are ripping packs and probably mispricing them. Same goes for these rubies. Pretty much what I'm saying is all these cards are going to lose value from this point on. So don't overpay right now. That's definitely one thing I want to make sure we get straight. And then the last thing I want to mention is cards that were just in packs. I'm going to go to it's back to back, I believe. Yes, back to back. These cards are actually going to be going up. And Bailey Howe, we're going to get to snipe filters here in a little bit, but some cards are going to be going up in price just because obviously they're out of packs and they are needed for XP, for the XP challenges, and people don't really want this Dennis Rodman, but they're going to go up in price. And for example, if you guys don't believe me, this is the first set we got this week, and if we go ahead and look at Ben Wallace, he's actually a little bit cheaper this morning, but he was going, okay, there's only 6 up, but they were going for like 200,000 MT. And if we go look at these other cards too, pretty much when packs leave the auction house, they go up in price, and we know that. So I'm just letting you guys know about these cards. They're going to go up in price, especially this Bailey Howe. And like I said, we're going to be getting into the snipe filters here in a second, and Bailey Howe is one of those players that I would definitely target before his price really skyrockets. So going ahead and getting into these snipe filters, though, the most important part of the video for most people here who will probably watch the market update, we're going to go ahead and start with the easiest filters first, or the ones where cards are going to pop up the most. And the first one I have for you guys today is the season one, is that what it's called? No, One Will Rise. I always get the names wrong. They're kind of weird this year, but the One Will Rise Dimers theme, or One Will Rise Dimers filter, and I'm just going to set this to 1.5. It's kind of hard to see prices because these cards do stay longer than they're supposed to, but as you see, these are already bought, so we still have the sticky card situation. Hopefully they patch this out where cards still stay up after they're bought. But basically, I was looking, Robert Reed's needed for XP. All these guys are needed for XP today, so they're going for at least 2,000 minimum, I would say. So I would set this filter to 1.5, and hopefully by the time you're watching this video, these cards aren't stuck here. They probably will be. There will be some, but basically, keep refreshing. If a card pops up, buy it. Look at this. Oh, someone already beat me to it. But basically, that's gonna happen a lot too when cards are stuck like this and you have to scroll all the way over. But basically, I would buy any card under 1.5 that pops up. You can see Robert Reed. You can see, what's his name, Doc Rivers. You can see the Amethyst, Sleepy Floyd, and maybe even a Diamond, but the Diamond is probably going to be bought already. But that's definitely the simplest filter you can use today, and cards are going to pop up the most, though it is very frustrating when cards stay up like that, and you probably will get out-sniped quite a bit. Now, moving on to the next filter that's not going to be as competitive, I would say, and the cards are still going to pop up and you shouldn't get too many sticky cards. And this one actually is the current NBA Spurs filter, and this one's I'm going to call this one kind of a sleeper filter, kind of. And the reason these Spurs players are going for so much is because the daily XP or the daily agenda, and I recommend setting this to about 2.5k, and there's going to be some cards that stay up like this. But look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh, see, they're stuck. Of course they are. But look at that. 800 MT. Cards are going to be flying out of packs. Or these guys are going to be flying out of packs because people are obviously opening up packs for the dimers, and they're going to be getting current cards. And some people might not realize that Spurs are going for a good amount today because they're needed for agendas, and they are needed. The DeMar DeRozan actually is needed for a challenge as well. So ideally, you want to see DeMar DeRozan's popping up here, but any Spurs player under 2.5 is going to be a W. And again, earlier when I came up with this filter, there weren't as many cards getting stuck here. It was just like Patty Mills and DeMar DeRozan, but again, you have the same problem where some of these cards get stuck and it makes the filter kind of tough. But either way, I think you have a better chance on this filter than the first one I mentioned there, just because not as many people are going to be targeting these cards, and a lot of them are going to be thrown away for super cheap. I think the margins will be a little bit higher. So definitely check out those two filters if you don't have a lot of MT and you want cards to be popping up consistently. But now, if you guys want some big boy filters where you need at least 100k MT, or I guess one of them here, I have one of them here today, we have the Diamond Pacific filter. And this one right here, you'll get Lamar Odom, but you'll also get Steve Nash and the new, who's the other guy? Steve Nash, and let me see, it's Chris Webber, that's who it is. And I believe this card's stuck here. I'm not going to test it because I'm not really sure if I want to buy Chris Webber for 100k yet. But basically, with this filter, you can see Lamar Odom, Steve Nash, and Chris Webber. And again, be careful with Chris Webber and Steve Nash. They will be, I think they're going to go below 100k if I had to guess. I think they will. Maybe they'll stay at 100k a little bit longer just because they have the XP challenges. But this filter right here, you can target 3 different diamonds, and if you want, you want to make sure you're, not going to lose the MT. Let's say we think they're going to go for 100k later on. I would probably put this maximum buyout to 90,000, and then just buy anything that pops up. And yeah, buy anything that pops up, and worst case scenario, you can only sell it for 100k and you break even. So that's definitely a filter I recommend. You could just do Dimer Spotlight, but you might as well throw the Lamar Odom in there as well and have a chance at him because he actually goes for over 100k guaranteed. Definitely a pricier card. Now, for the last filter here, guys, I mentioned this card a lot when we were doing the market check, and we're going to be talking about the Bailey Howe card. And this is more of an investment. I mean, you can use them for sniping, but I probably should have told you guys, actually no, I told you guys this on stream yesterday actually, that you should invest in this card. But basically, this Bailey Howe, I saw him last Friday going for 14k. I've been using him for domination. This card is a beast. He has T-Max jump shot, and he has crazy dunk animations, and he's all the way up to 20,000 MT right now, and he's no longer in packs. This is kind of like the Dino Raja card from last year. I mean, he's a little bit shorter. He doesn't have the long wingspan, but I don't know. This is one of those cards where the name isn't very familiar with a lot of people, but the card's really, really good. And he's out of packs now, so his price is only going to go up. It's gone up since, it's been going up ever since Friday, last Friday when the market crashed just a little bit. So I would recommend, if you haven't got this card, probably buy it now, test him out. You'll probably really like him. And if you don't like him, I still think it's a W trying to pick him up now and waiting, because he is going to go up in price because there's XP agendas that are attached to him, and he's just a good card. A lot of people, including myself, love this card. So I would potentially try to, snipe one here, maybe for you can get one for 20, but maybe snipe one for a little bit under 20 and hold on to him. That's actually what I've done myself, so you guys know that I'm not just making stuff up. The proof is in the pudding here. I'm actually following my own advice. I have 2 Bailey Howes, and I'm gonna wait for them to go up, hopefully to at least 25k. I got these guys at about 15k. So that's what I recommend for investing today. And you could also definitely use them for snipe filters, but I think it might be a move to just pick up 1 or 2 Baileys and hold on to them for the future. But with that being said, guys, that is going to be it for the episode. If you guys learned anything new or just enjoyed the video, go ahead and please hit the like button for me. It really helped me out, helps out my channel, helps the channel grow, it helps the YouTube algorithm. And if you guys are new, also consider subscribing, as I live stream here on YouTube every single day, and I make these market update videos as well as some other videos multiple times per week. So until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. Peace out.